Hi, we have today with us Rahul from Aquilonis. Aquilonis has been a great success story on the mobile space. Let's hear from him what he has to say. Why don't you tell something more about Aquilonis, Rahul?
Yeah, Aquilonis is basically a mobile technology company. So we are developing technology and we develop solutions and products around that technology. So ours is a cross-platform technology which works across all the mobile platforms and which helps different verticals, which helps different enterprises in a diverse way.
So, how did you bump on this idea? Can you give us some background?
Yes, basically, I am from a telecom background from almost last 10 years, exclusively working on the mobile platform. I have been working on the mobile platform from the day when Palm launched its first handheld device. So since then, I have seen how the mobile has evolved. And of late, last couple of years, I have seen what is happening with the mobile, how it can be useful in your day-to-day life, whether you are an independent mobile user or whether you are working as part of a corporate. So I had an idea for a few years, and then I found, that a lot of things are happening on mobile. So I thought, let me have my own idea and let me do something on my own. And I validated my idea, and I found, that it can have a big potential market, and we just started off with that.
So, how did you validate your idea, Rahul?
So basically, I have traveled a lot across the globe on different assignments where I was working. So at that time, I saw how the mobile industry is evolving, how what are going to be the new things coming on the mobile application side, and how people are going to use a mobile device more than just like a phone. So then I talked to a couple of people who are stalwarts in the industries in the US and in the Europe, and I checked with them, that okay, so I am thinking of something like that, and they all felt, that yeah, so this is something, which works, and because the primary market what we are targeting is the US. Yeah, of course, India is on our radar as well, but we are still not matured with the 3G technology and all. So I have primary market is the US. So I found, I talked to people over there. I talked to people who are in this industry, people who are successful entrepreneurs, who are serial entrepreneurs. And I found, that, okay, what I'm thinking does have a potential. And that gave me a lot of motivation. And that's how we thought, okay, that what we are doing, something is really worth doing and it has a potential. And we just started off with that.
So, can I have a small GAN here? Do you think it's very important to validate an idea before jumping into an entrepreneurship?
Uh, Answer is yes and no, because mm, uh, every time if you do idea validation and if it is invalidated, that doesn't mean that that is not a sound business idea. And same is true the other way around. You have validated an idea and it's validated. That doesn't mean it's going to make a business out of. It's purely a gut feel rather than validation. So when I say validation, it's not kind of, that we wanted to determine that, okay, this is. So I had a gut feel, that this is something which is going to work and this is something which people do require. I just wanted to check with people, that how we do it, okay, and what are the parameters we should take care of. So idea validation is highly subjective, okay, based on what you want to do. But I strongly feel, that it's your gut feel and it's your understanding and your experience, okay, which is going to define what you should be doing and not like, yeah, of course, what you do has to have a requirement, and there should be people who would be willing to use or who would like to avail what you are trying to develop.
So, what kind of product lines you are focusing on right now? It's more about mobile applications in which domain or something. Give some more idea on your product line.
Yeah, so we have just a month back we have launched our product. It's called X Blocker, XBLOCKR. So you can go and check out on xblocker.com. It's a product basically it does a call management. Uh, you can have a different way of call management, real time call management of your phone. When you get different callers, you can filter your callers, you can define your callers, and you can do a lot. So this is basically a static application, specifically launched for the Indian market, and also for the market overseas, and to see, how it shapes up, because we have a lot of other plants with the same product. So this product is doing fairly well. Like, we have witnessed more than 5,000 downloads in just less than a month from across the globe. This product is live on multiple app stores as well. But this is not the end. We are going to, like, this product is right now a static product. We are going to bring it to a pure dynamic product, wherein you can customize your phone. You can do your call management much in advance, okay, based on your set priorities. And also, this is the one product. This is mainly a B2C product, what we have recently launched. And yeah, we are coming out with another product which is mainly for the enterprise. So we are almost through with the R&D, and maybe in the next 4 to 6 months we'll be launching a product for enterprise. So these are the only two products we have in plan for Aquilonis.
What is your other roadmaps of Aquilonis?
Yeah, so we are pretty much focused around the mobile space and the product which I explained you. We don't want to do anything more than this. Yes, we do license our technology, so that's already going on, and people use our technology to build their own in-house system or whatever they want. So apart from, so we want to be focused on that. So we are thinking of growing the same business rather than doing something else.
When do you think Indians can benefit from your solutions?
No, this Xblocker is available right now in the Indian market, and a lot of Indian users have bought our product, and we have kept a special price for India, because the international price is set to $20, and we know that it's quite a high price for the Indian user. So we have specifically targeted the Indian users with a 349 rupee price. And we have quite a positive response. Like, we have just a week back we launched it on Airtel App Central, so it's live with Airtel now. Anybody who has Airtel phone, they can just go to the App Central and download our product, and we have witnessed more than 1,000 downloads only on Airtel. For right now, only the Symbian version, which is on the Nokia, which is live. BlackBerry and Windows Mobile version is also going to go live pretty soon. But that says, that the mobile internet penetration is increasing in India. People are downloading the applications over the internet through GPRS on their phone, and just in little more than a week, 1,000 downloads is something even I had not thought of that. Okay, we'll get so much of response from the Indian consumer, and that justifies our focus for Xblocker keeping our focus on Indian market, and with the specific price for that. And we are getting good response out of it.
Great, Rahul. Let's talk about some of the challenges that you faced when you started this company. Why don't you share them with us?
Yeah, challenges like every startup faces challenge, every entrepreneur faces a challenge. The biggest challenge is taking a plunge. Okay, especially after so much of experience. Like, if you are pretty young, just 2-3 years in the industry, and then you just want to take a plunge, it's probably a bit easier than taking a plunge after having more than a decades of experience. Yeah, so that was a big challenge. Somehow we could overcome that challenge, or what we want to do on that. And the other challenge was, of course, we started during the time when the recession had just picked up. And within 6 months, okay, we really tested what the recession is, and what the economy is going to look like going forward, for at least for the next 1 year. And when we started we incorporated in the US, and I was there in the US, and when we just incorporated in the US, and very next day I got the news of Lehman Brothers when I was there. So that gave us the indication where we are heading to. So that was one of the toughest times we have faced. But I don't know. Somehow it worked good for us, because our business grew a lot in the tough time. because we stick to what we wanted to do. We remained focused. Okay, we invested a lot on developing a technology, invested a lot on R&D. We increased our team size. We selected people who can contribute to the R&D, and somehow we overcome that challenge. And things look bright from now onwards, at least from the economic perspective. And I hope that's going to benefit. So the biggest number one challenge was taking a plunge for us, and the number two challenge is to survive in the downturn, where things were quite standstill, especially when our primary market was the North American market, and there things were literally standstill. So somehow we overcome those things. So these are some of the challenges.
So what is that somehow? Do you think that innovative product line or your ideas helped you survive, or what was that somehow?
Two things. One is our belief that what we are doing has a demand, and we have to produce the best. So we never. What we did is that we kept the motivation alive. We never we went ahead with our plan. We never compromised anything on that. Yeah, we did slow down a bit. Because we are not sure how long it is going to prolong, but we still remain focused. We invested in what we wanted to do, and fortunately we got the clients who wanted to avail our technology to build their own solutions, and they kept on giving us the business, and suddenly we saw that we have thousands of users. The systems having thousands of users are running on our technology. That gave us a lot of confidence that what we are doing has a value, whether there is a downturn or not. Yeah, I mean, in downturn it will be difficult to find more clients, but yes, the quality which we produced and the technology what we produced had a demand, and people were ready to use that technology, and that is something which kept on moving, and that went ahead, and somehow we could come out from this, and we built a strong team around it.
So how about the funding thing? So did you ever felt a need for funding, or are you guys funded, or it was all self-funding?
Till now, we are a self-funded company.
Do you have plans for using some?
Yes and no kind of thing. It all depends on how our product fares in the next few months. So yeah, each product requires money especially for the sales and marketing activities. So we are trying out something wherein with lesser amount of investment in sales and marketing, if we can bring out something and we can still promote the product. And fortunately, everybody has realized that the mobile content is going to be the next thing. Whether you want to sell your services, operator has to sell services, or the mobile manufacturers have to sell mobile phones. The content is going to drive your sales. So that has given a huge boost to the business like ours. And what is happening? You see a lot of app stores getting opened. Okay, so that has helped us a lot, and that has to some extent has reduced the investment a company needs to put in for marketing and sales activities for the product. Because with one app store, you can cover a huge mass of users, which if you have to cover it on your own, it's going to be a tough task. So we are just watching in the next couple of months the way our product has built traction. We might not require funding, but you never know. Business dynamics they keep on changing. So, but as of now, we have enough reserves for us to sustain on the product sales and marketing, and further R&D on the product development and for the new products. So as of now, I'm not sure whether we should go for funding or not. But as of now, we'll just like to continue. We would like to continue as is what we are today.
So what would you suggest to the upcoming entrepreneurs now?
See, it's highly personalized, of how on what circumstances somebody takes a plunge to become an entrepreneur. But if I feel, that if you have something in it for you to become an entrepreneur, and you feel, that you have a passion, because entrepreneurship is nothing but a passion. Okay, you feel you are passionate about your idea, whatever you want to do, yeah, just go ahead. Okay, once you take a plunge, there are a lot of things you can do. Okay, a lot of avenues get open for you, and you get a lot of help. So but you have to remain focused. Okay, so the main thing I would suggest to the upcoming entrepreneur is that be focused. You should know clearly what you are going to do and where it is going to take you, and remain focused. Go through that. Yeah, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Okay, so one day you are going to get you are going to feel that whether what am I doing, whether what I am doing is right or wrong, whether it's going to be accepted or not. Yeah, those thoughts are bound to come. But if you are focused, and if you have done a proper analysis of the market, and you know that what you are producing has a value, and that's going to add value to the user or your customers, yeah, that's something is ultimately, eventually, it's going to happen. So if you have an idea, if you are passionate about it, and if you think you can make it big, just go ahead and do it.
Thanks, Rahul. Thanks a lot. And we at Elagan wish you all the success.
Thank you very much, Naveen.